Alright guys, welcome into Brandog Sports, and today I'm going to be doing a quick recap of games 1 and 2, and then I will be previewing game 3, which is later tonight. So let's get right into it with a real quick recap of how games 1 and 2 went. Alright, so obviously the Texas Rangers have won both of these games, but nothing was easy about them, with the Astros trying to fight their way back in both games, but ended up losing both of them at home by scores of 2-0 and 5-4. In back-to-back games, Monty and Nasty Nate were just as good as they have been all postseason. In the first game, I kept thinking that the pressure was finally going to get to Monty, but it never did. He seemed completely unfazed by this elite Astros lineup, going 6 1/3 and allowing no runs, but definitely put himself in some stressful situations. Then, our bullpen came in and completely shut down the Astros lineup for the next 3 innings, with the usual Sports, Chapman, and Leclerc for the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. I also want to shout out Evan Carter, who has been unbelievable all postseason and had a game-saving catch against Jose Altuve that turned into a double play. Also, he scored a run after a double. And then, the second run came from a solo home run by Leody Taveras, who was another unsung hero for us this postseason. Now, let's talk about Nathan Eovaldi's outing. From the very beginning, he never looked like he had his best stuff, but he was getting out, and quite frankly, that's all that matters in baseball. When he loaded the bases, I thought it was over for us, but that's when he really stepped up, getting 3 straight outs without allowing a run. He always seems to step up in the biggest moments, and he did it again on Monday. Then, we again went with Sports, Chapman, and Leclerc for the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning, and we did not make it easy for ourselves by not scoring a single run after the 3rd inning, but 5 runs should always be enough, and it was again. Alright now, let's get into the preview for tonight's game, where I'm going to be listing 3 things that we need to do to win this Game 3 at home. Alright, the number 1 key I have for this game is to get to Christian Javier early. In both games, we have been able to rattle the Astros starter early and get to their bullpen earlier than they would have wanted to. We need to do that again tonight with an unsure Max Scherzer going. I don't think Scherzer would be able to go more than 4 innings at the max, so we need to pour it on early to give him and our bullpen a cushion against a lineup that will be hungry after getting shut down for their standard in their first 2 games. Alright, so the second key I have for this game is Max Scherzer and one of our long relievers going for a combined 6 innings. As I said in the first point, I'm unsure about Max going more than 3 or 4 innings. So either Gray, Heaney, Dunning, or Perez need to get the other couple innings, so we only have to use our 3 best relievers in crucial spots. I would hate to have to see Will Smith or one of our other relievers come into the 6th inning because Scherzer and our long relievers couldn't get it done. All series, we have been allowing solo home runs. We can deal with that. But what's going to happen if Will Smith or someone else has to come into the game because we can't pitch our normal 3 in the later innings? I just don't see that ending well for us. Okay, so the third and final key I have for this game is Spores, Chapman, and Leclerc being lights out again. This late in the postseason against a team like the Astros, who I hate to admit are good, but they are. Every game will be close. So we need these 3 to be on point again so we can get up to 3-0 and feel a lot more comfortable in this series. 2-1 seems 10 times closer than 3-0. Alright guys, now I'm going to give my final prediction. I see us winning this game 8-6 in a high-scoring dogfight. Neither team is sure what their starting pitching is going to give them tonight, so I fully expect both these offenses taking advantage of that early and often. But in the end, I'm finally starting to trust this bullpen in the late innings, and I trust this offense to step up, not knowing what Scherzer is going to give us and facing an unproven Christian Javier. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time on Brandog Sports.